Hello and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I have got the review of the Vodafone Mobile WiFi R205. So let's go on with it. So first off, I just want to thank Vodafone for sending this out to me for review. And if you want to pick one of these up, you can actually buy these for £65 pay as you go when you buy a minimum of £10 top up. So essentially what this device does, it allows you to connect to this device via Wi-Fi, which then gives you 3G access to the internet. So I'm just going to put this off to the side and we'll see what else we get in the box. So the first thing is the mains power plug, and as you can see here, we plug a USB cable in to charge it, which leads on to the second thing, which is the cable itself. So it's USB to micro USB. And as always with products, you get your user guide information, your safety manual, and all of that good stuff. So if we just take a good look at the device, you can see over here on the right hand side is the power button, turn it on and off. Up here we have the bit where we can take the back of the unit off. Over here we have a slot for a micro SD card, so we can actually store files on here and access them over the network. And at the bottom here is where we charge the device. And I've got to say, it is a nice compact unit. So what I'll show you here is actually taking the back off. You have to get your nail in the top of it, and as you can see, the back comes away. Now this device is actually manufactured by Huawei, I think that's how you pronounce it. And it is pretty good build quality, and as you can see here, it does take a standard size SIM card. Now I don't have a standard size SIM card. I have got a micro SIM, but I have got an adapter, which I'll show you that installed later on. You can see here we have a reset point here as well if you ever need to reset the whole device. Now what you will notice here on the back is some Wi-Fi information, so you've got the key and the SSID. Now in previous versions they used to have that underneath the battery. Now they've actually put it on the back of here for easy access. Now the battery on this is a 15 milliampere battery, and I was getting around 4 hours of Wi-Fi time. So as I said earlier, this does take a full-size SIM card, which I don't actually have. I do have a Vodafone micro SIM, as you can see here, and I've got an adapter to get that all to work. So I'm just going to put all this back together and we'll see how it works. Okay, so if we turn it on here, you can see that the logo does flicker. That is only on the video. In real life, it doesn't actually do that. So if we take a look at the display itself, it gives you quite a bit of information. Here we have the signal strength, and it tells us obviously here we're using a 3G, and also it tells you here that the Wi-Fi is on. Over here on the right hand side you have the battery power, and then obviously this is from Vodafone, so it tells you your coverage is Vodafone UK, and it tells you how many kilobytes it's used and how long it's been on. And you do see here the display does dim very quickly, which is quite annoying when you're trying to see it like this. Now what you can do with this device, if you double tap the power button, you'll see the display changes slightly and it actually shows you your Wi-Fi information. So it shows you the wireless key, which is very handy, so you don't have to keep taking the back off the actual device. So what I'm going to do now is actually show you how you can connect to the Vodafone Wi-Fi device itself. So I'm actually going to use my Mac as a demonstration here. You can use any Wi-Fi device. So I'm going to go here into the network section, and you'll see that all of the Wi-Fi, the Ethernet, is actually switched off. So what I'm going to do is turn on the Wi-Fi, and you'll see it searches for the SSID and it picks up the Vodafone one. Now I already added the key in ahead of time to save a bit of messing around. So what I'm going to do now is open up a browser and just search to the BBC website and just see the sort of speeds we actually get. And for a mobile connection, it is pretty good. As you can see here, the page loads very quickly. You don't have many issues at all. So I thought I would do a speed test of this connection just to see how fast we get uploads and downloads. Now, I'm using speedtest.net. I use this all the time. It's very good. So we've started the test now. The ping comes in at 110 milliseconds. And like I said, the speeds here in the UK aren't always fantastic. The download speed is 3.74. Now, I'm not expecting the upload speeds to be any higher than that at all. And if we look at this now, it's coming in at roughly 1.19. Now you may be looking at those results and thinking they're terrible. Now while I've been using this device out and about, I haven't been using it to download TV shows. That's not what it's for. It's actually for just your mobile browsing, checking email, all that sort of thing. And those sorts of speeds are fine for what you need. Now you can connect multiple devices up to the same unit. So as you can see, I'm on my iPhone 4. I'm going to go into settings and you'll see here I'm actually connected to the Vodafone Mobile Wi-Fi. Then if we just take a look at the Wi-Fi device itself, you see by the Wi-Fi signal, you can see a little number 2 next to it to indicate how many devices are connected. Now when you actually buy this device, you will get a full-size SIM card. I didn't actually get one with this review unit. I had an iPad 3 sent to me at the same time, so I've used the SIM card out of that. So if you are looking at buying one of these devices, you need to work out, are you going to be using it all the time or only every now and again? Now if it's going to be every now and again, I would recommend the pay-as-you-go option, where it costs you £65 for the device when you buy £10 worth of top-up, and then you get 500 megabytes of data every 60 days, which for a general use should be okay. Now if you're going to be using it a lot more out and about, then I would recommend that you go down the pay monthly option, which will actually give you 2 gigabytes of data that lasts 30 days, and you can go on a 30-day rolling plan, or you can have an 18-month plan as well. Now the biggest thing I didn't like about this device was the display itself. Sometimes it can be very hard to see, and where it's constantly dimming the screen, it becomes very annoying when you're trying to find out some information. So overall, I would recommend this device. If you're looking for a solution to get yourself on the internet on the go, then this is definitely something to take a look at. So I just want to thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button just above, and I'll catch you all in the next video.